Today you are watching the work of Rubicon. This is a Russian military unit whose main task is the development and use of unmanned aerial vehicles and robotic systems in combat conditions. The center trains instructors and drone operators who can work both individually and as part of specialized teams. Its mission includes training, testing new models of equipment, and developing tactics for their application. Rubicon also analyzes the use of drones on the battlefield, collects data, and provides recommendations for improving the effectiveness of these technologies. According to open sources, the unit has already been actively involved in the special military operation in several directions. By early 2025, operators of Rubicon had carried out several thousand drone missions, from reconnaissance and fire adjustment to interceptions and strikes on logistical targets. The center is considered one of the key elements in the development of Russia's unmanned forces. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. In the Sumy region, Russian FPV drones targeted and destroyed Ukrainian Baba Yaga drones. With precise strikes, the FPV operators managed to neutralize the heavy UAVs, preventing them from carrying out their mission. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Hello friends, we are sharing archival footage of battles involving DPRK soldiers in the Kursk region of Russia. North Korean television has shown footage of DPRK soldiers participating in battles in the Kursk region for the first time. The footage shows soldiers in Russian uniforms armed with AK-12 assault rifles firing and moving as part of a unit. The demonstration of such material on official North Korean television is extremely rare confirmation of the direct participation of North Korean military personnel in combat operations in an armed conflict zone. For Pyongyang, this is a serious political move that strengthens its military alliance with Moscow. It will be interesting to see where this cooperation ultimately leads. North Korean soldiers in clashes with the Ukrainian army used towed 107mm, Type 75 multiple rocket launchers, 60mm mortars, and Bolsey anti-tank missile systems. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and join our community to learn more new and interesting things. Hello friends. Footage has appeared showing the first use of unmanned boats by the Russian Navy. The video shows a naval drone striking the Ukrainian Navy's medium reconnaissance ship Simferopol in the Danube estuary near the town of Vilkove in the Odessa region. The ship Simferopol, originally built on the basis of a fishing trawler, sank as a result of the attack. The footage suggests that the crew did not expect the strike, since Russia had not previously used such naval drones. The exact type of the drone has not been disclosed, but it is believed to be one of the models whose tests we showed earlier. You can find more information about Russian naval drones on our channel. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Footage has been released showing the Mi-35M crew striking a command post and a UAV launch site of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the area of responsibility of the North Military Group. The video captures the moment of a precise airstrike, which became an important part of the operation to suppress the Ukrainian military infrastructure. This strike demonstrates the effectiveness of attack helicopters in modern warfare, where precision plays a crucial role. As a result of the attack, key Ukrainian military assets were neutralized. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Today, footage has appeared showing the operation of the Lancet loitering munition crew. Russian servicemen carried out strikes against enemy equipment and firing positions in the Krasnoarmeysk direction. Target reconnaissance was conducted using Zala drones, which in real time identify positions and objects. After that, loitering munitions were employed against them. Depending on the type of target, Different types of warheads were used: shape charge against armored vehicles and high explosive fragmentation against personnel and fortifications. The destruction of the targets was carried out in a semi-automatic mode. The operator designates the target, and the electronic system itself guides the munition until impact, making the necessary adjustments. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Hello, friends. We are sharing new footage of the Russian Mi-28 helicopter in action in the fighting in Ukraine, armed with the guided missile X-39. This missile, also known as LMUR, can also be used by the K-52 helicopter. The video was filmed near Petropavlovka in the Kupansk direction. A strike with the X-39 missile was carried out on an abandoned building where operators of the 14th Separate Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Army were located. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The pilot of a Russian Su-34 frontline bomber captured the moment of the launch of an Iskander-M tactical ballistic missile. The exact location of the filming is not disclosed. The final part of the video shows the missile hitting its target, recorded by a drone. Crews of 203mm Pion self-propelled artillery systems from the Zapad military grouping carried out strikes on strong points, bunkers, temporary deployment sites, as well as artillery pieces of the armed forces of Ukraine. Among the destroyed targets was an M777 howitzer of 155mm caliber. The fire was conducted with high explosive fragmentation shells at a distance of up to 30 kilometers. Thanks to objective control, the accurate destruction of the identified targets was confirmed. These images demonstrate the capabilities of heavy artillery, which continues to play a key role in modern combat. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. In the Chernihiv region, near the village of Losevka, a Lancet loitering munition was used against engineering equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine. According to objective control data, the drone accurately struck its target, which was being used to build positions and fortifications. Experts note that such strikes reduce the ability to create defensive lines and confirm the effectiveness of the Lancet in modern conditions. Subscribe to the channel and stay updated on the latest developments. Footage of the destruction of a Ukrainian armed forces sabotage and reconnaissance group that attempted to land in the island zone of the Dnipro River. Operators of strike drones from the reconnaissance brigade of the Dnieper troop grouping remain on constant alert to engage identified Ukrainian watercraft. This time, in the Dnipro estuary, the scouts detected a high-speed motorboat carrying a sabotage and reconnaissance group. FPV drones were dispatched to intercept the group. The boat, which tried to enter the island zone of the river, came under a series of strikes. As a result of the coordinated actions of the reconnaissance unit, the Ukrainian motorboat was sunk and the sabotage and reconnaissance group was eliminated. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The Iskander operational tactical missile system of the armed forces of Russia carried out a high-precision strike on transport vehicles equipped with enemy unmanned aerial vehicle launchers. The launch of long-range strike drones by the armed forces of Ukraine was disrupted. Objective monitoring confirmed the successful neutralization of up to 10 personnel and 8 units of motor vehicles of the armed forces of Ukraine equipped with unmanned aerial vehicle launchers. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Hello. In the footage you are seeing, a combat episode on the outskirts of Konstantinovka was captured. A Russian drone struck a Ukrainian armored vehicle. The recording was made in real time, and the moment of impact is clearly visible in the video. The vehicle caught fire, followed by heavy smoke. This episode once again highlights the role of drones in modern warfare and how the nature of combat is changing right before our eyes. Subscribe to the channel, like, and leave your comments. Hello. Today on the Krasnoarmeysk direction, a new combat episode took place. The crew of the modernized heavy flamethrower system, TOS-1A Solensepyak from the center group of forces delivered a precise strike on the enemy's unmanned aerial vehicle control point. The system targeted a pre-reconnoitered location. In the footage, you can see how a powerful salvo covers the position, followed by detonation and thick smoke. According to experts, the use of such complexes is aimed at suppressing the infrastructure that ensures the operation of drones and coordination on the front line. This is another confirmation that drones and countering them have become one of the key factors of modern conflict. Subscribe to the channel, like, and leave your comments. You are watching the night work of a mobile air defense group. Soldiers are firing at drones, and nearby the Zu-23 systems are in action, their bursts lighting up the night sky. The tracer rounds rise upward, and moments later the explosion of an intercepted target is heard. This is the night when the long-range attack drones Luti of the Ukrainian armed forces were stopped. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Russian drone operators detected Ukrainian unmanned boats. One kamikaze version was destroyed by a Lancet drone, while observation and confirmation were carried out by an Orion UAV. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Operators of the ground robotic systems Courier are practicing live-fire tasks at a training range in a rear area. Servicemen of the grouping are training in fire missions using an automatic grenade launcher, a large-caliber cord machine gun, and a Kalashnikov tank machine gun to support the offensive actions of assault units. In addition, as part of their training, operators of the Courier robotic systems mastered weapon replacement, drone maintenance, operation and control, as well as work with the sighting complex. The Courier robotic system is capable of carrying several types of weapons, including an automatic grenade launcher, large caliber and tank machine guns, various mines for setting up mine barriers, as well as delivering food and ammunition to frontline units. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The guidance system is distinguished by being automated through the fare control system. The vehicle itself knows in which direction it is facing, where the barrel is pointing, and the elevation of the gun tube. It understands all of this perfectly, and based on that, we simply give it instructions on where it needs to operate. It has become much easier. There is no need to adjust levels manually, no need to set anything up or turn wheels as is done on a towed gun. The accuracy is perfect. It is much faster and far more precise than a towed artillery piece. The vehicle is excellent, truly remarkable. Its mobility is also very good. At first its size was intimidating, but over time I got used to it and adapted. It is maneuverable and handles normally. The cross-country performance is strong, and on turns it handles the road beautifully and keeps steady. The suspension is smooth, it does not bounce or jolt, everything moves evenly. FPV drones are conducting around-the-clock strikes on Ukrainian armored vehicles and transport near Kupansk in the Kharkiv region. Onboard cameras capture precise hits against targets both day and night. The fiber optic control system Grad ensures a stable connection and high maneuverability, allowing operators to guide drones effectively even under heavy electronic warfare conditions. These strikes provide direct support for advancing units, reducing enemy mobility, and inflicting significant damage on vehicles and logistics. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Russian FPV drones are playing a crucial role in operations around Kupansk in the Kharkiv region, targeting Ukrainian armored vehicles, supply trucks, and fortified positions. Captured footage shows drones maneuvering at low altitude, evading obstacles, and delivering precise strikes both in daylight and during night missions. Equipped with the fiber optic control system Grad, these drones maintain a stable signal and responsive handling even in areas saturated with electronic warfare. The technology provides uninterrupted real-time control, enabling operators to engage hidden or moving targets with high accuracy. By destroying vehicles, disrupting logistics, and reducing enemy mobility, Russian FPV drone units provide direct support for advancing ground forces, weakening defensive lines, and shaping the course of frontline battles. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The footage shows a Grad multiple launch rocket system firing a powerful salvo at designated coordinates. First, the camera captures the rockets leaving the launch tubes, and then drone footage follows, recording the moment the warheads strike a forested area. According to official reports, the target was a Ukrainian command post in the Sumy region. The video highlights the coordinated work of the artillery crew, precise calculations, synchronized actions of the operators, and close cooperation with drone reconnaissance teams. This integrated approach makes it possible to track the strike in real time and confirm its effectiveness. These images demonstrate how traditional artillery systems, when combined with modern aerial reconnaissance, create a new dimension on the battlefield. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The footage captures the work of the Hyacinth-B towed artillery guns of the 1st Guards Tank Army. In coordination with Zala reconnaissance drones, the crews carried out a precise strike against Ukrainian strongpoints, command posts used for drones, and a self-propelled crab artillery unit. The video shows the process in detail, from loading the massive shells to the thunder of each shot and the rapid correction of fire guided by aerial reconnaissance. The artillerymen emphasize the versatility of their system, noting that it is capable of engaging both stationary and moving targets, from fortified positions to armored vehicles. Every moment highlights the speed, coordination, and accuracy of the crew. Each new target is identified, confirmed, and quickly taken under fire, a demonstration of how classical heavy artillery works hand in hand with modern drones on today's battlefield. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The footage shows the work of Grad multiple launch rocket systems. According to reconnaissance data, the strike targeted camouflaged positions and concentrations of Ukrainian units in the Sumy region. The video captures the entire process. Powerful salvos light up the sky as dozens of rockets are launched, followed by drone footage confirming explosions across the target area. These images demonstrate how traditional rocket artillery operates in coordination with modern reconnaissance tools. The synchronized actions of the crews and precise adjustments allow them to engage even well-hidden positions quickly and effectively. Each volley of the Grad system turns the area into a zone unusable for further deployment, proving that even camouflage sites remain within reach. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. Servicemen from the assault units of the Western Military District are undergoing intensive combat training in the rear area of the special operation. Particular attention is being paid to the coordination of the unit's actions, the capture and holding of strong points, the suppression of enemy firing points, and the organization of defense in occupied positions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. A Russian FPV drone locates a camouflaged Ukrainian Bodana self-propelled artillery system hidden in the forest. The operator guides the drone between trees, locks onto the target, and delivers a precise strike. The footage shows the moment of impact and smoke rising, highlighting how drones can engage equipment even in concealed positions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The footage shows the use of an LMUR guided missile launched from a Ka-52 helicopter against a Ukrainian position in the Kursk area. Aerial recording captures the targeting process and the moment of impact, highlighting the coordinated work of the crew and the weapons system. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The footage shows an FPV drone, VT-40, operating near the village of Zolotoy Kolodez in the Donetsk region. The drone locks onto a Ukrainian BM-21 Grad multiple launch rocket system hidden in the area. With precise targeting, the strike completes the mission. This short episode highlights how modern FPV drones can detect and neutralize targets that were previously difficult to locate deep within defensive positions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. In the Kherson region, reconnaissance using a drone spotted an enemy artillery piece hidden in a tree line on the right bank of the Dnipro. The coordinates were immediately passed to the artillerymen of the 49th Combined Arms Army.
Выстрел!
The crew of the 152mm Hyacinth-B howitzer opened fire and, with precise strikes, destroyed the enemy gun along with its crew. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. In the Siversk direction, reconnaissance detected a Ukrainian self-propelled artillery system, Gvozdika. Fiber optic controlled drones were deployed to destroy it. The operators guided the drones precisely to the target, after which the SPG was hit and put out of action. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge. The U.S. military struck a speedboat in the southern Caribbean Sea. According to Donald Trump, the vessel was transporting drugs and belonged to the Venezuelan group Tren de Aragua. 11 people were killed in the operation, with no casualties among the American military. Venezuela accused the U.S. of aggression and said that the published video could have been edited. Experts warn that the situation threatens to escalate into a serious deterioration of relations in the region. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and join our community to gain new knowledge.